Hello everyone, welcome back to Kylie Tune Your Life. I'm Kylie here, your metaphysics consultant and life coach. Hi, how's everybody this week? The beginning of the new week, and we are here as usual to talk about for me to share a little bit of knowledge about Chinese metaphysics. And today we will focus with the 5 elements and the date selections. And this is always the first time for me to share every single interesting topic. And hi, who's here? Hi, Keith. Hello, say hi to me. Yeah, if you're here already with me, do say hi to me and give me some love and likes to support me here. And of course, to share this section out to all your friends. Share the sections to your own page, okay? Thank you very much to show your support here. Hi. Hi, everyone. Today is a little bit slow for people to come in. Yeah. Is it because the topic is not attractive? Or is it? Yeah. But then I'll make sure that you will learn something every single sections. Okay. Hi. While waiting for other people to come in, and let me welcome those that is watching from the YouTube channel as well. Hi for those followers that in YouTube channel, and also I would like to say hi to those that actually watching replay in the FB Live and the YouTube channel. Okay, so for those that watching replay, of course you can also give me some love and likes, yeah, and also share this section out. Okay, hi, who's on the line? Hi, Wendy. Hello. Okay, today we are going to talk about 5 elements and date selections. Whoever is here, do you think that there's any relationship between the 5 elements and the date selections? Okay, anyone that you think that 5 elements, do they actually related to the date selections? Okay, don't forget to give me some love and lights here. Okay, love and lights doesn't cost you anything. It's just a press of the, yes, right, Wendy, yes. Basically, whenever we talk about 5 elements is related. Everyone will know that it's related to all the Chinese metaphysics topic, regardless whether it's 八字, feng shui, fixed selections, or even Qimens, Dunjiao, right? It's basically, or even 紫微斗数. You know, 紫微斗数, every single Chinese metaphysics knowledge is based on that is the fundamental of all the knowledge. I will not only say that it is actually 5 elements is also fundamental of our life, right? In our environment, basically is the structure or everything is from the 5 elements, all the environments around us. Hi, Thomas. Hello. Right? So that's why 5 elements, which 5 elements we are talking about? Of course, hi, Nikki. Hello. Don't forget to share out these sections. Hi, Li Guan. Hello. Okay, so which 5 elements we are talking about? Of course, we are talking about fire, wood, water, earth, and metal. Okay, so all this, I would like to, always give keywords to each one of these elements. For fire, what's the keywords for fire? Of course, is the hope, fulfillment, liveliness, happiness. Okay, so how about wood? Wood is something about growth, right? The growing side, the develop. Okay, and the earth is the stability, the resources, the value, abundance. The water, of course, is the wisdom, the knowledge, right? The learning process. And also, the last but not least is the metal. Metal is something about the power, authority, decision making, and contribution purpose of our life. So that's it's basically the 5 elements in terms of the description or related to the keywords that we are looking for. But how is it, in terms, how about this is the normal, everybody should, very familiar with the keywords here. Then how about 5 elements in terms of energy? Okay, in terms of energy, how these 5 elements actually affect us in terms of energy? So for example, how about water? Water in terms of the energy is some energy that is flowing down. Why is that so? That's because water is always flow from the high level to the low level. So that's why the energy, the direction of the energy is flowing down. Okay, it's flowing down. So it's according to gravity as well. So it's flowing down. Then how about fire? Fire, of course, whenever we look at the fire, we'll have a shape of this, right? I can't really make the shape of like the candle. The shape is always flowing, rising up, right? Fire will not, you will never see a fire facing down. Right? It's always rising. That is why we always say that the hot air, hot air will flow up, the cold air will cool down, which means that it's like fire is always rising, it's going up. The energy is always going up. And also that is why it's related to hope, because when we have hope is always when you are in the upper level of energy. Your energy is always high, rising of energy. That is why fire energy is rising. And how about metal? Metal energy is something that is contracting. Why is it contracting? Do you know how a metal form? Whenever the metal is formed is by contracting until a very solid subject or solid object. This is why the energy for the metal is contracting. Okay. Then how about the energy about for wood? Anyone want to take a guess? The wood energy is what kind of direction? What types of energy do you think? If the water is flowing down, fire is rising, metal is contracting, how about wood? Anyone want to try that? Wendy, Thomas, Nikki, what's the energy about wood? Come, talk to me. I always will like stable, okay? Not really, okay? Not really. How about wood? Remember the wood, keywords for wood is growing, right? It's growing. Then how about what's growing? Growing, you think about it. When a wood or a tree, when a tree grow, how is it? Growing up, okay. Wendy will say growing up. Yes, it's up, but it's more towards that is expanding. Okay, it's expanding. Remember, metal is contracting, right? Metal is contracting. Yeah, it's up, correct? It's up, but more is more. If we would like to be more specific, wood will be expanding, which means that it's growing outwards. It's going outwards. So you look at it, water is flowing down, fire is rising, matter is contracting, and the wood will be expanding. Okay, will be expanding, will growing expanded and going outwards. Matter is inwards. Okay, so that is always, remember, in Chinese metaphysics or any in this whole world, everything is about Tai Chi, right? About yin and yang. So metal and wood will be the opposite. One is outwards and one is inward. Okay, water and fire, one is up, one is down. Then how about earth? Okay, how about earth? What's the earth energy looks like, or how is it the earth energy feel like? Remember the earth keywords, stability. This is what just now Nikki says, stable. When you say stable, is more towards the energy for earth. So Earth is more like it's not moving, it's not changing, is stable, is initial, not moving at all. So all these Earth, we say we call it more towards the initial. Why is it initial? Because that when Earth is moving, they will keep moving. When Earth is remain stable, it will remain stable all the time. Try to remain stable all the time. But once the Earth start to, roll or start to, collapse, it will forever. You can't even stop. Can't stop a landslide, right? That is why the Earth energy is more towards the inertial, an inertial state, or more towards a stable state. Okay, so what is it to do with the date selection? When we know about the energy flow of these 5 elements, you already know that particular day what kind of energy will actually in what kind of form of energy will actually affect you. For example, if let's say today, okay, everyone know what day is today? Today is a Wu Shen Day. Okay. Hi, Christine. Hello. Today is a Wu Shen Day, right? When we talk about Wu Shen, is a 60 pillar Wu on top and the sun on in the bottom. And the sun, the main chi of the sun is what? Is metal. So today is more towards the earth and the metal day. So the energy-wise is more towards stable and contracting, isn't it? Yes, now you're able to get what I'm talking about. We are using, this is one of the methods to do the date selection, which is the most basic. I would like to let you all know, if you do not know how to select a good date, why don't we go into using the 5 elements flow, the energy flow of energy, to in order to help us to know, hey, this today more towards or favorable to what kind of energy, and we can actually perform what kind of activity. So today is a Wu Shen Day, which means that it's more towards the earth and the metal day, which means the energy is more towards stable and contracting, right? So what is that? What kind of activity that will suitable for that? Okay, what kind of activity will suitable for that? So that is the first step, to know about the energy. To know about the energy. So what? For example, if let's say we are talking about the water energy, which means that if it's a water day, okay, it's a water day or water month or water year. This year is the Kui Mao day, Kui Mao, right? So it's the water. Water is water have the energy for you to perform seeking for flexibility, because water is flexible, right? Water can go anywhere without any certain shape. They can form any shape if you actually able to give them the form. Let's say you put a water inside a water bottle. The shape of the water bottle form the water shape. If you put the water in a bathtub, it will be in the bathtub shape, right? So water is the most flexible element. So if it's a water day, the energy is able for you to seek what? Flexibility. Okay, of course, water, the keywords for water just now I mentioned is about knowledge and wisdom. So this day, if it's a water day, water month, or water year, is the best year for you to, or the best time for you to seek for certain wisdom or certain idea or creativity. So that is how we use the form of the energy to select the date. This is the more basic. Okay, how about wood? Wood is outwards, right? Or wood is expanding. So this is very good for a time for you to start a new course. Okay, because it's learning, it's growing yourself. Or also is a good time to start a new business, start a new project. Anything that you want to start with, or anything that you want to, from a smaller scale to a bigger scale, expanding. Wood day or wood month or wood year will be good. So this year is a Kuei Mao day. I mean Kuei Mao year, right? Kuei Mao year is water and what? Water and wood, which means that it's good for what? It's good for seeking for flexibility, learning, wisdom. It's all kind of expanding, correct? But of course, this is only a basic energy that you can actually use or choose, instead of every time you look at the calendar and say, hey, this is red color, so it's a good day. This is a black color, this is not a good day. Not necessary. It's also subject to what kind of activity that you are looking for. Okay, if it's the water day, so you can actually seek for flexibility. Wood day is to start something new. Okay, how about metal? Metal is contracting kind of energy. It means that it's also the metal keyword is authority, and the decision making is a very firm and determinations, right? So if it's a metal time or metal day, it's very good for you to, if you want to determine to do something. Okay, for example, you want to start a slimming program, you want to start exercise routine. What type of day is the best? Metal day. Okay, metal day is the best day to start physical, to start a new, to start something that is actually need your determination to do that. Okay, so and also of course, the other thing is the other fire. Okay, fire is something that is rising, right? It's happy, rising, joyful, hopeful. So of course, on that day, is if let's say you are in a very down mood and it's a fire day, it will actually cheer you up easier, I would say, easier compared to water day. For example, if let's say you had a very bad, get a very bad result or bad news, and happen that that day is the fire day, your energy to recharge or to transform or to change back to the normal tone is easier if compared to a water day. Why? Water day is more emotional, right? So to you, it will be faster to cheer you up, because in the fire day is more towards something, the activity that actually motivations. You want to motivate other people, or you want to start a meditation, or prayer, worship. It's always good to do it on a fire day, fire month, fire year. Okay, then how about it's exactly, in period 9, it's a fire element. So that is why we say that in the period 9 is very good for what? Chinese metaphysics, right? It's very good for those that is related to fire elements. It's, so that's why we say charity works, those works that actually promoting hope and motivation will be popular in period 9. That is why, because the energy itself is rising. Okay, it's rising. And of course, Earth Day or Earth Month or Earth Year is more not moving, right? It's more not moving. But you will ask me, hey, if the energy is not moving, what is it good for? It's very good if, let's say, you need to do some grounding, which means that you want to ground yourself to be more stable. If if that day your mood is very floating, so it's good to use the Earth Day to calm yourself down, right? So everyone needs certain stability in order to face all the problems. So that is a very good day or good time for you to do some grounding work. Okay, so that is basically follow using the day energy to select the date. Of course, not a day selection it's not that straightforward. A lot of people will say, hey, this selection is very complicated. You need to look at many things. Someone will say that we'll have to look at your 八字, we'll have to look at the 玄空大卦, right? Yes, of course, every subject will actually have a different school of learning. But today, you have been following me for a while, that that I always would like you all to start with some basic and fundamental. Use the fundamental to do or use the different topic wisely. Start with that. Start with that. Don't go too complicated yet. Just start with the normal. Just start with the basic and fundamental. When you know the fundamental, any knowledge, you are able to apply it easier. Okay, so after you know this step, after you know how to use this step, then you will add on. Hey, you add on to the 12 officer day, the success day, the receive day, and the close day, and all these days with the energy. And then that, hey, this energy, for example, today is the 无声 day, and today is full day. So 无声 day, I already mentioned about it. 无声 is the earth and the metal, right? So earth and the metal, which means that you can actually do something like a breakthrough, right? Grounding. And metal is a determination. It's actually a breakthrough day. So you can start your exercise program today. Okay, exercise program today to break through and break through the old habit. And this is the full day, which means that you will full of energy. You are able to do it in the full in the how to say. Of course, remember, a full day also will become if let's say you start a job in full day, you become workaholic, which means that it will actually determine to do more, right? So if a 无声 day is a determination, you start an exercise on the full day, why not? Because that will actually lead you to, continuously doing that. That is what you want, correct? That is what you want. That is why you can add in your knowledge of first, what's the fundamental to use. After that, you can actually add on a layer of another topic, like 12 officer. How about another one? God sharp. Okay, today, what the God and sharp today? Today, the God and sharp have, Duke branch virtual, a lot of combo, Duke virtual, and Sky Horse. All this good energy will able to give you another idea that, hey, what is this date's good at. So that is why always start with the fundamental and add on a different layer of a different school of knowledge. Okay, that is how you make yourself more professionals when you do the day selections. Okay, so but before you become very professional, you must start with something, right? You must start with something. Why not with using the 5 elements? Why not start with 5 elements, right? Okay, so by saying the 5 elements, remember this year is the Kui Mao year, right? A Kui Mao year, if let's say excessive of water, and this Mao is the Yi wood, right? Yi wood, which means that this wood is it's a wet wood, right? And it's the root will be rotten because of excessive water. So that is why a lot of people say that this year, if you are the water day master, or you have any water, Ren and Kui in your chart, and your chart is full of water, this year will be very tough for you, because you'll have a lot of thoughts that actually bothering you, is overflowed with water. And these 2 months is of course, these 2 months are the summer, Okay, the summertime will able to warm you up, and these 2 months fully utilize of these 2 months, which is the I would say that is May and June, and you still able to use July a little bit, but July, of course, the G Earth is coming in. It will be a little bit of contaminations and confusion, but it's okay. These 2 months and May and June will be the very best month for you to, for you to learn, for you to be more alert, and for you to set direction. If you are able to set direction in these 2 months, you are very clear about these 2 months, then the next half of the the next half of the year, even though it's very a lot of water coming in, metal is coming in, metal produce more water, and the later part will be water coming in, will overflow with water. If you are consistently using the goal that you set these 2 months, and you be very clear about that, and consistently follow your plan, you'll be okay. Okay, but then if these 2 months, May, June, and going to July, if you do not have a very clear mindset, and you're still floating, and you still do not know what you need to do, I would say that good luck to you. Okay, so be clear. These few months, make sure that your plan is rigid. Your plan is well prepared. Because without the good plan, the next half of the year you'll be very much affected with the water, the water energy which is flowing down, and then very emotional. Of course, it's also remember I say water is very good for wisdom and knowledge. Yes, but then the more, too much water will make you think too much because you know too much. Remember, a smart person, when you know too much, you will think more than a person that is very do not know. Just like when we grow older, don't we actually think more than a kid? A kid is very straightforward. They do not know, and then I just want to try, right? But adults, because we know too much, we know that if we do this, this will happen, and this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. And those knowledge that we know, or those experiences that we know, will actually stop us from trying because we think too much. Too much of wisdom, too much of knowledge will actually stop us. So, if that is why a very clear plan these 2 months is very important. Okay, cool, everybody. Everybody likes the topic today. Okay, how about tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 20th of June. It's a Geng It's also a Metal and Earth Day. So, and tomorrow we'll have a universal protection star. It's the God and Child universal protection. So tomorrow is a very good day for you to do manifestation, for you to do meditations. If you are any religion, you want to do any worship to seek stability, tomorrow is the day for you to do that. Okay, for you to do that. I'm not sure, Shell, whether everybody are able to get what I'm talking here. Okay, because I always tell you to use, the basic of fundamental to start a new things. Okay, of course, if you would like to know more or learn more about date selections, in my captions, you already know that, or the previous post, you already know that I am going to have a new course, the date selection full online course in the August and September. Okay, and the early bird promotion will end soon, end of June. If you are interested, if you like how I actually teach and how I actually share, come and join me. Okay, come and join me to learn about date selection step by step. Okay, from the fundamental all the way until you are able to select your personal good date, able to select a marriage date, a house moving in date, any dates. Yeah, I'm actually going to teach step by step. How are you going to do that? If you are interested, of course, go to the captions or the title there. There has a registration link. Do register as early as possible to catch the early bird promotion. Okay, if after June you will not, don't ask me any discount. Okay, there's no more discount after the 30th of June. Will only valid until 30th of June. Okay, that's the early bird. When these days I'm on the right track with my goals. Wish Congratulations, Wendy. Very, very good. And thanks for the interesting team today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in every time that I will try my best to give all the interesting things in the different perspective. So you all can actually use that. Okay. So how about any questions? How about any questions about the topics today? Any questions? No? Any question about the topics of today? Yeah, I'm using a different approach to do date selection for today. It's basically is using the the energy of the elements of the day itself to know what kind of activities that you are prompt to, or prompt to do that. Of course, that is a very fundamental. You can use that just to kickstart your date selections. Okay? If there's no other questions, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. And I hope to some of you will join me for the this selection full online course. And I'll see all of you again next week. And the next Monday, I will do the July energy, July Chiman energy earlier next Monday. The reason is in July, the first 2 weeks, I'm going away with my family trip. So I'm going to conduct or I'm going to share the July Chiman energy earlier. So next Monday, I'll be sharing. I will share the July Chiman energy first. Okay. So I'll see all of you. I'll see all of you again. Okay, wait. Wendy say that a yin water day for me personally, a yin water day master, will that be okay? As long as, like you say, you are on, or you already have your goal list and everything is in place, it's okay, because you will not very much affected by the emotions and the energy. Okay, but of course we can use the good side of that water. The good side of the water is what? Flexibility and also creativity, right? So you can use the good quality of your water in order to execute whatever the goal is. It just that do not let the flowing down energy to drag you along. Okay, Wendy? Christy, next Monday you'll be in Melbourne. Okay, great. Okay, have a good trip in Melbourne. I would like to see you tune in from Melbourne. Okay, say hi to me from Melbourne. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you next Monday, 7:30 p.m. Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.